Hello, everyone. Yes, I am back, and we are trying something new today. So I'm hoping that this is gonna work. Well, I know it's gonna work because I already tried it. So this comes from a follower. My apologies that it's been so long. I know I took a gap of a month and a half off. I needed it. I really needed it, and I'm glad I did it. So that being said, what we're going to do is he asked about whether it was possible to take a mixer and run it into the DP32 and use the other mixer as an effects loop. Now, I said yes, it's possible. There's a caveat to this. If your output on your mixer, like if you have a power mixer and you're going to use the speaker output, don't do it. You're going to blow out your DP32, and I don't want to be responsible for that. So as long as you have a line out, path, that's when you can do it. You can't do it if it's a power mixer. Like I have a power mixer. I have one of those rack mounted, and it's got 5-channel. It's a 5-channel mixer. It's one of those where you use it for PA systems, for speakers and that. It does not have line out. It just has speaker out. I would never, ever in my entire life, I would never plug it into my in any mixer. I would never plug in the output from that in any mixer because I'm going to kill it, and I don't want to do that. So what we're going to do, I had to do this in a specific way. I'm going to switch over now. So what we have here is now on my desk, I have the Model 24. The reason I have Model 24 on the desk is because I wanted to put it on this little desk that you see right here where the DP32 is. Problem being, the desk is not that big, and the Model 24 is pretty big. And I'm like, oh, that's just going to be too much for it to handle. Now I have the headphones on. The reason I have the headphones on also is because I'm running everything from the DP32 into the Model 24. I can't plug my speakers into the DP32 because that means I got to pull wiring out, and I don't really want to do that. So what we're going to do, excuse me, I caught a cold as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to explain how this works. So I have a ukulele tune that I wrote. You're going to love this. So, well, I didn't write it. It's actually a classic song. I did this because somebody was going to sing it with me, and I wanted them to have a copy of how I was going to do it. So what I have is on track 1 here, I have the ukulele and my vocals because when I recorded, I didn't care to split it. So let's just bring that back. And what we're doing is we're going directly into the task okay, so let me clarify. Sorry, still on vacation mode here. What we're going to do is I have an effects send on. So let's go to effects, not effects, go to mixer, track 1, and you can see, I'll just get a little closer here. Let me know if you find the graphics better now that I have this new computer as well. You can see the pre is turned on, and I'm doing an effects send through the effects 1. Effects 1, which is in the back here, it's a black cable on a black thing, can't really see it. Here it is right here, my thumb is on it, now my finger's on it. That is going over into the mixer, into the Model 24, which I'm going to show in a minute, and then coming back from the Model 24, over here is G and H, and that is where it's coming back in. And now let's go back over here for a second, and when I show you the assignment, G and H are in stereo, so they're not going into tracks. You can put them into tracks you want. I'm not going to. I'm just doing this as a test and just showing you. So I have them going into the stereo bus, and then now let's go over, click around. You may see some new things around as I do this. So let's go down here. Let's go over to the Model 24. It's going to be a long distance one. So in track 1, I have the effect coming in. At the moment, I have it all the way down because I don't want to blend the effect in. I want to show it to you as I go. And then over here, coming out of the control room. Now the reason I'm coming out of the control room is this is 1/4 inch. I was thought about doing the subs or something, but then I don't know if I'm gonna get the effects through the subs. So I thought, you know what? Let's just do it through control room. I know that the internal effects will come through there. The internal effect I have on at the moment is chorus and large hall. That can be changed. And then if you look here, let's just go close in. The effects loop, I have it up here. And then I have it all the way over here. You can't really see it as well, but this is throwing at 15. This is all the way over, so it's going into the main. This doesn't matter because I'm not using the main outs on the system. So I'm not worried about that. You can use the main outs if you want. It would, you know, because it's XLR, you can go XLR to XLR. Boom, you got it. So, but I'm using the control room. It also means that the control room volume knob on here is going to be in charge. Now, you don't have to do this with a Model 24. I'm using a Model 24 because I don't really have any other mixer that has effects on it, except for my one that will blow up everything. So I don't want to use that. So we're not going to use that. We're not going to use that mixer for this job. So I'm using the Model 24 because it's the only other one I have that has internal effects that I can do this with. So now let's play the song. I'm going to leave it on the Model 24 here. So I'm going to start playing the song. You should hear it. Going to bring up the effects. I don't like you, but I love you. Seems that I'm always thinking of you. Although you treat me badly, I love you madly. That's flanger. You really got a hold on me. You really got a hold on me. I don't want you, but I need you. Don't want to kiss you, but I need to. Oh. All right, so that gives you an idea. So what I did was when I started playing it, I brought up the sound, and then I did the studio thing. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, if you're doing a stereo bus system like what I am here, can you see that all right? Yeah, that's pretty clear. All right, so what you got to remember is on your mixer, let's go to mixer, you got to go to your G channel, because I'm doing G and H. Make sure you pan, see how you can see L63, and if you go to the pan on the H, R63. Otherwise, you're not going to get a stereo sound. Let me just pull this up here. Let's go back to, there we are. So that's today's video. Yes, I was a little rusty at this, but thank you for watching. I hope this helps you out. If you ever want to use a mixer want to use the internal effects as a mixer on a different mixer, this is how you do it with a DP32. You can do the same thing. You can go the opposite direction if you want. You can do it on the Model 24, have the Model 24 as your main system, go to the DP32, use its effects loops, which are actually better than the Model 24 ones. So it's kind of funny that I did it this way, but he wanted to see it off the DP32. So thanks again, and I will see you next week. And that's all today. Can I live in a tree? Can I go to sleep right now? Can I get anything for free? Bag of tea, climb a tree. Don't you know? Sucks to be me.